Why don't you kick the bloody thing in?
You threatening me with that, Bill?
We get all types around here, Nigel. Drug-crazed psychos, arseholes with badges.
We'll have a chat. That's your mate, Riley.
You got the stench of internal affairs about it, Nigel. When you treading that?
Riley.
Not in the job anymore. Got nothing to say to you.
Must be hell wondering what happened to your kid. Some of us care about that. And about the other kids who are unaccounted for. Beckett could have told us a lot.
Well, read Riley's statement.
You were there.
Read my statement, then. It's all in there.
Well, I have. I was wondering if you wanted to revise it.
So it's Frank Riley's turn now, is it? We won't talk about his declaration of bravery or anything like that.
Bill, me or yourself?
How do you blokes get your job so you can piss up the wall the furthest?
If I've got what happened. Now, you were tied up. Beckett's got a knife. He's threatening the boy, threatening you. Riley comes along like the cavalry. Just stop.
Yeah, well, you're going a bit astray. I wasn't tied up in first
Riley
place.
tells Beckett to drop the knife. Beckett refuses, and then Riley shoots him.
Well, Beckett did have the knife.
And you see, what I'm wondering is, did Riley give Beckett a chance to drop the knife?
It's Riley's call.
I think Riley's corrupt. I think he deliberately shot Beckett so Beckett wouldn't spill his guts about Dunleavy and his friends.
Charge him?
Help me.
Oh, Jesus, you've got nothing, have you? You've got absolutely nothing.
That bastard was protecting the scum involved in the disappearance of your kid.
Riley's clean.
Well, I don't think I hear the ring of conviction in your voice, Bill. But like you said, you're not on the job.
Margaret? Is it really you?
Sorry?
It is you. It is you!
No,
oh,
I think
joy!
you've got me confused.
You'll never know how I've dreamt about this moment.
Oh! Okay. Okay. Just let me grab it, please. Right. Okay, you have a graze. Do you know where you got that from?
Huh?
You've got a graze on your forehead. Do you know where you got that from? Just sit up here for me. Do you know where you got this?
I think I found out. What does it matter? What really matters is that I found you.
And who am I?
You're Margaret.
Right, and who are you?
I'm your pumpkin.
No, you're not my pumpkin. I'm a doctor, and you have an injury up here that we can't explain. So there's a problem.
You still haven't forgiven me all these years. I suppose I'm to blame.
I checked lost property, but that's fine.
Right. We've got these pants for you. Do you want to put these on? See if they fit you?
I don't know what happened to my trousers. I can only think someone must have stolen them when I was...
Yeah. You think someone must have stolen them when you what? You said they'd been stolen. Okay, look, it's possible that when you got this that you hit your head and you have a concussion. So, do you remember falling down, hitting yourself, or unconscious? Do you remember being unconscious?
Of course not. If I remembered being unconscious, I wouldn't be unconscious. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Still do push-ups.
Do you?
200 a day. 200.
200? That's very good. Do you want to pop those on for me and I'll have a look at your cut for you?
Bloody fishing expedition.
Oh, your name came up over Beckett.
Oh, yeah, that'd be right. That'd be Nigel's form. Gets to me through you. What, he bust down your back door, did he?
No, I haven't got a back door.
You know he got a bravery award.
Bullshit.
No. We did a raid, he had to come in through the backyard. He got bailed up by a Doberman, so he shot it dead. Nominated himself. Of course they're bloody investigating me. I killed someone. I get results. I got contacts. They're dirty. I know every scumbag in the city.
So they got nothing on you then?
Oh, you're kidding, aren't you?
No, well, what's this connection with Dunleavy then?
Oh, Jesus
What is it? What is it? Dunleavy, what is all this?
I sprang him in a public dunny with another man a couple of years back. I didn't follow it up, all right?
How much did it cost him?
I don't take quids, Bill.
Well,
I don't take quids. I'll let you in on a secret, though. I'm not perfect. You know anyone like that?
They've investigated everyone else, why not him? Shit, Bill, I'm the cop's wife. You'd think I would have known. It fits into place. You know, he's never been the same since that shooting.
I know.
You know, he's been coming home and slamming the door, shutting himself away. You know, if we do talk, he picks a fight.
Is he dirty, Jane?
I don't know.
You don't know? 4 years ago it would have been, I don't know. What's happened?
He's a good man, you know, that hasn't changed. It's just... Look, you said if you want results, you've got to break rules, and maybe he's broken rules, you know, but he wouldn't take money.
No, it's not money. I mean, it's other things, you know, more subtle things. Favours for favours. People...
Yeah, it's possible. We've been mixing with a different kind of crowd lately.
I mean, what sort of crowd?
I don't know half of them. I mean,
Did Frank do this? Is he hitting you now, is he? Did he hit you?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Kids, he's not touching the kids?
No way, he's a great fella. There's no way.
I want to paint you, Margaret. I feel inspired.
And I want you to go to hospital.
Tell me
These
what
guys
to
are
do
coming
when
just
you're
to my
back. I'll do
house. They took all my
anything.
money.
Took all your money?
Yeah,
Maxine, I'm just going to take him to surgery.
I need it.
Okay, listen, I'm taking this man to St. John's.
Oh, no.
This is a
Can you
mess.
hold on? Can I just take some tests?
Just 2 minutes.
Oh, Bill, I've got my hands full.
Okay, well, look, I need to talk to you.
Yeah. I'll see you later on.
Who's he?
It's a friend.
I don't like you having a friend.
So what'd you do to make these guys so pissed off?
I asked them for money. Had to beg for the last 12 months to get by.
Not on any sort of a benefit?
No.
I'm sorry. This isn't really my thing.
What is your thing?
I'm a rocket scientist.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They put you up in this place.
NASA's being refurbished. This is just temporary.
You know, you're very cute.
You're very forward.
Thank you.
Now you're putting it on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could be eligible for some victims' comp.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I'm not sure. You'd have to talk to Vince about it.
Do you have any idea why these guys may have bashed you? I mean, did you offend them in any way with your begging?
Oh, you're only asking for a couple of bucks. That
Some
doesn't really
people-
merit someone.
Some people are offended when they're asked for money. They think I should look for a job.
Have you been looking for a job?
I registered with the CES. They sent me to an interview, but they gave me the wrong address. But according to the computer, I just didn't bother to show up.
And
They cut off
and
my
they cut off your
benefits.
benefits. Could you identify these guys if you had to the police?
Probably.
But not definitely?
Well, look, I can help.
Jerry,
I can help.
Jerry, but not
Is there a
definitely?
problem?
Well, they'll want to know.
And the police have to be involved.
Yeah, they have to be involved. And we'll need to do a psychiatric assessment.
This sounds like a big hassle.
Well, we're talking about a compensation claim. There's a lot involved here. I can't just hand you over a check,
Oh, look,
Stephen.
don't worry about it. It's no big deal.
Okay, it's no big deal. Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Why are we having this
Wait,
conversation?
hang on a second. He's just had the shit beaten out
I
of
can't
him.
do anything unless he wants to go
Look,
to the
don't
police,
worry
and he
about it,
just
Jerry.
said he
Don't
didn't want to
worry
go to the
about it.
police,
It's only a
Jerry.
few bruises. It'll heal. I don't need any compo.
Thanks.
He just said he didn't need any compo, Jerry.
Gee, I did think I was under investigation once, you know, about a month after you left. Makes sense, I was one of your bloody partners.
What they front you?
Nah, you know, easy at funny clicks on the phone. Or if they're feeling really smart, they play back a conversation you had 5 minutes before.
Yeah, but that was back then, Frank.
Yeah, that was in. You know, blokes find excuses not to work with me. Or if they did, I'd be wondering if they were wearing a wire. I told one bastard the only place I'd talk to him was in the sauna, because if he was wired, he'd have to shove it up his ass.
Well, you'd know if he was talking shit or not. So you're pretty sure then?
I'm never sure that's how they play the game. Want to make you paranoid.
Yeah, but you've done nothing, have you?
Is that a question?
No, I'm just saying.
Doesn't make any difference. It's meaningless. Once they're onto you, your name's mud. Your career's up the spout.
Is that how you feeling?
That was him. I'd gone out, I had a few, sitting at my desk, weapon on in front of me, and I thought, dead easy. So anyway, I ring up the police welfare, get someone to talk me out of it. Instead of that, I get a bloody chink on the other end of the line, can't speak a word of English. Anyway, coming back, says, oh, sorry, I'm not consular here. You're going on conference. You call back. Yeah, get the laugh, otherwise you'd do it, eh?
So they'd drop the investigation?
Oh, who knows, maybe I'm just paranoid. Haven't exactly clawed my way up the ladder, though, have I? Another?
Frank, what? I gotta ask. Did you shoot Beckett deliberately?
No, mate, I tripped and it went off by itself.
come
What
on,
do you
Frank,
think?
did you?
Take your shirt off. Frank, take your bloody shirt off. Take your bloody shirt off. This is Nigel's line.
No, this is my line. This is for me. This
Why,
is
you want
for Nick.
somebody to blame?
No, do you know something?
Nick's
Mister? Don't
probably
tell me.
dead. Probably dead. It's hard for me to say. It's hard for you to hear. What else do you want me to say? You want another one?
Okay.
Oh, you casing the joint?
Have to be pretty bloody desperate. Want to knock off one of these shit boxes? Want to talk?
My shift starts in 5 minutes.
Just 1 minute. Had a few drinks with Frank last night.
Yeah.
Thought you'd want to know he's being investigated by internal affairs. You probably knew that.
Man, I've got better things to do. You think I'm keeping tabs on him?
You think I'll be talking to you if that's what I thought?
So what did he say?
Didn't say much at all. But I want to ask you, do you think he's been?
Oh, piss off.
No, come on. Frank's the best partner I've ever worked with.
So you'd know?
Oh, yes, I do. I want to know. Have you noticed anything in his behaviour? Has he said anything to you?
You're working for them again, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You think he would have learned,
No,
Bill?
no.
Truly.
Not working.
Hi, Ian. Hi, I was just pick up my order.
Tolerate being slandered. I want your name. I want the name of your supervisor. You have handled this very, very badly.
Hi, what's going on?
I don't have my wallet. I've asked her for credit. She calls me an alcoholic.
Look, I'll cover it. How much is it?
It is my meal. I will pay. I just want to go home and get my wallet.
Okay, well, where is home? Where's home? Can you think where home is? I'll get this. I'll pay for this. I'll be right back. Right, so what year did you win the Archibald?
1959. I can't believe you have to ask.
Right.
You want me to check that out?
Yeah, could you? New South Wales Art Gallery.
59.
Okay, so let's just pretend for a moment that I've forgotten absolutely everything I ever knew about you. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard.
Well, during the celebrations, you snuck me out of the crowd, took me down to the lady Macquarie's chair. We drank a bottle of French champagne you'd stolen from your father's cellar.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
We climbed over the barbed wire fence into the botanical gardens. The security guards chased us. You tore your dress. We hit up high the mighty branches of a Moreton Bay fig.
I was 5 years off being born in 1959.
Lex.
Yeah.
William DeBell.
No, it's Ralph Manning. Your name's Ralph Manning. It's in your collar.
Of course it is. Bell was a great draftsman. Huh? But I was a better painter. He painted from memories. I painted from life.
Thanks for coming in, Bill.
It's all right.
How are you bearing up?
Tell me you got this bunch of perverts, I'll improve.
The investigation's continuing.
No, I didn't think you got me in here to tell me you won't get me anywhere.
No faith in the service?
No, not when internal affairs goes after somebody like Frank Riley. Nigel Birch was treading all over my toes yesterday morning, but you'd know all about that, wouldn't you?
An old mate turned out to be corrupt. Could you put him in?
So what you're asking me is whether I think Frank got rid of Beckett to cover himself, is that right?
We'd be moving a lot faster if Beckett was still alive.
Yeah, well, here's my theory. Frank's getting very close to naming names, probably doesn't realise how close. Opportunity comes up to discredit him, he gets dropped from the case, and the case goes nowhere.
That's the theory?
Yeah. You know, when I got the shovel those years ago, Frank Riley's one of the best cops in the state. No one seemed to be taking much notice of his credentials.
Oh, your case has been reviewed.
Oh,
The new district commander wants justice inside the service as well as outside, and that's not just bullshit for the press corps.
And what comes next? An apology?
Job.
A job.
He wants you back.
No, I've got unfinished business here, and then I'm off back to Asia.
Oh, anyway, the offer's open for the time being.
And what's the price of my reinstatement? Frank Riley's head on a plate? Is that right?
Social call, Bill.
What are you, Frank? My press secretary.
Well, you have a nice, cosy little chat, did you? Cosy fireside type chat. Swap a few stories,
What's your problem? What's your problem?
Maybe it's you. Maybe it's the back seven bastard who used to be my partner.
What are you talking bullshit here?
Tell him.
Lay off. Back off, Frank. Back here. Could you talk? Lay off. What's wrong with you? Talk.
She told you to set me up, or was it Nigel?
Listen to yourself.
I pieced you through the thing. I
Listen to
spilled my
yourself,
guts to you.
Frank.
It's about trust,
Yeah,
mate.
of course it's about trust.
It's about trust.
It's about trust, and it's about honesty. You said you are clean.
That's right.
So what are you worried about then? What are you worried about? Huh? Look at yourself. What's wrong with you? Oh, listen, I'm not part of it. You got that? I'm not part of it. You got that? I'm not part of it.
Yeah. Come on. Hey, go and have a drink, mate. Hey?
Yeah, come on.
We're gonna have a drink.
Come on. Yeah, come here. It's this way. Come on. Look at you, Frank.
Yep. Okay, so just straight through and turn right. Jerry, is he mine?
No, he was monstered out of his squat last night. You know, same guys did him over yesterday.
Oh, right. Okay, you can deal with it?
Yeah. I can get you into a hostel.
Is it going to cost?
A few bucks.
More than I got.
I can cover it.
I didn't come here to weasel you out of a few
No,
bucks.
it's cool, seriously.
No. In a couple of days, these guys will have found something else to pick on. Till then, I can sleep rough if I have to.
Sure.
Told you didn't have any pride. First thing that goes wrong and I'm back here.
Hey, Stephen. You hungry?
Dad,
Carl,
are you all right?
Carla, isn't it wonderful? I found your mother. I've looked and looked, and finally I've tracked her down.
It's not Mum, Dad. Her name's Maxine. She's a doctor. She works here. Mum's dead, remember? Come on, we should get you home.
Why? So you can lock me up in your smelly apartment with a pack of videos and a smelly
Dad.
sandwich.
Dad.
She deadlocks the front door so I
Dad,
can't
stop
get out.
it. That is
I've
not
managed
true.
to find a way out.
Okay.
Don't you want your freedom, Carla?
Okay, Ralph, look, just sit down, and just give me a minute, okay? I'll be back.
Sorry about all this.
Yeah, no.
He's wandered
it's
off
fine.
before. He normally doesn't get very far.
Yeah, look, he's been missing for over 24 hours. Did you report it?
Yes. Oh, to the local police.
Well, there was no record of it.
Well, I spoke to a sergeant, I think.
Well, looks like the system let you down, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, thanks for everything. Come on, Dad.
No problem.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Paranoid, you know that, Frank?
Am I? Have a look behind you.
Do they know you're onto them?
I don't know, mate, but they better have bloody good bladders.
Carter, returning at First Street. Carter, respond. Thanks, armed robbery in progress.
Copy that, Central 1.
Thanks, Central 1. Carter, back up, Central 1. Thanks, armed robbery in First Street.
I thought we were going for a drink, Frank. There's something going on here. Use it, you mongrel.
I'll grab my yard. Grab his leg. Grab his leg.
Prick. Get up. Hands on your head. Hands on your head, you prick.
Grab him, Luke.
Hands on top of your head. Come on, Frank. Come on. Oh, look at these pricks. Come on, Frank. Frank! Open the door! Open the bloody door! Open the bloody door! Frank, come. This is an armed robbery. You got your whole bloody surveillance team here. You didn't lift a finger. Frank. What's your name? Come. What's your bloody name?
Detective Constable Wells.
Detective Dickless bloody Tracy.
Drop it.
You're on report. Prick. Get rid of this piss. Come on. Go on, piss off. Piss off back to your bloody golf course.
Arsehole. Put him in. Get in there.
Go on, bugger off. Bugger off.
Sorry about the T-shirt.
It's cool, it's not mine.
Whose is it?
It's Vince's.
Why do you think Vince isn't going to be too thrilled about me
Oh,
wearing
no,
whatever?
no, Vince is cool. Don't worry about it. We're just flatmates.
So you wouldn't mind me being here?
My friends are my friends.
Are you always so generous?
Great judge of character.
And that's what I came back to say.
What's that?
That smile.
Yeah, right.
I'm serious. I'm a survivor. I didn't have to come back to you for help. I wanted to see you again.
Let's not get carried away.
Out there, you miss the company of people. You don't want to hear this? You're just doing your job.
No, seriously. I understand. I've been there myself.
You're on my side, aren't you, Bill? Eh?
Which side's that?
Oh, the angels, mate, the angels.
You really want to know why Virginia called me into her office?
No, not if you don't want to tell me.
No, I don't want to tell you, but I'll tell you anyway. She offered me my job back.
Eh?
How do you feel about that? Oh, yeah, you can laugh. You can laugh. Yeah, well, I thought I'd tell you anyway, just to make sure that you didn't think I was in there putting you in, dobbing on you or something.
How could you? You don't know anything.
No, you're right there.
You wouldn't be carrying a wire, would you, Bill?
Oh, stick it up your ass, Frank.
Eh? Come on, take off your shirt.
Yeah, you start that
take
shit
off your
and I'll
shirt.
start
Well, no
calling
point in wiring
Listen.
someone's not close to me,
No,
is
there's
there?
no point wiring me anyway, is there? You don't trust me, you wouldn't tell me anything.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I might tell you a few deep, dark secrets. Like the time there was this girl got cut and a little chink boyfriend was saying, no English, no English. So I hung him over the side of a building by 1 foot and then he had more English than William bloody Shakespeare. Or I might tell you I've been rooting Kim behind Jan's back. That has the ring of truth to it.
Have you been? Is it true?
No, it's all bullshit. It's the sort of thing Nigel would like to hear, wouldn't you, Nigel, eh? Bent copper rooting on him, like seeing my spotty ass right up, wouldn't you, eh? Get a bit... Bill, listen, mate, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all right? Maybe I should have shot that bastard, okay? Maybe I was out of control, you know, but
I had him, Frank.
was
I
thinking
had
of my
him. He was
kids,
just
you know?
about to tell me when
Things
Nick
he did to
did
those
this.
kids.
I had
He wouldn't have told you anything.
How do
mate.
you
He
know
would've
that
played
was
with
my
you.
last chance?
I don't know.
With my last
I
coke,
don't know,
Frank.
mate. I
With
wasn't
my last
thinking. I
coke.
wasn't thinking. I've got a girlfriend.
You got a what?
I've got a girlfriend, right, Jan, and they can't get me on the job, they can't touch me there, but they can get me on that, they can stuff my marriage, and if she finds that, she'll walk, I know her.
Who is it?
Who is it? It doesn't matter who it is.
Kim?
No, it's not Kim. I'm telling you
Kim,
the truth, mate. No, it's not Kim.
Jesus, Frank, what are you doing? You got a beautiful woman, you got 2 beautiful
Oh,
kids,
don't
you got
do
a home,
that,
you got a
don't
life.
do
What-
that. Come off it. Come off it.
It's
You
Kim.
can't. You can't point the finger at anyone. They did you a favour when they shafted you, mate. You're too clean for this job.
It's Kim. Hey? What?
Bugger it.
Morning.
What the hell are you doing here?
Gee, what's the phrase? I slept over.
Wait, you and Jerry?
Yeah, me and Jerry. It's not like I had to beg Vince. Hey, mind if I,
Yeah.
Hello.
We had rules.
Well, it's a personal thing. I'm sorry, I don't have a private life without consulting you
No, but that's not what I'm saying, Jess.
Well, then what are you saying?
Is this thing with him serious?
Don't be a dickhead.
Are you going to see him again?
Maybe, I don't know.
Where did he go?
He has pride. He's trying to sort himself out.
Pride. You tell that smug little shit to give him back my T-shirt.
Come back in tomorrow when we've got the test results, Sean, all right?
Sorry, I'm late. I had to stretch the canvas. Took me longer than I thought. It's not ideal conditions for painting, but it's working.
Ralph, I've got something to show you. Do you want to come with me? Just sit there. Come on. This is me. This is my daughter, Simone. And this is my husband. And his name's Rob.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
I'm really sorry about this. It won't happen again.
No, it's okay. But you know, Carla, you're going to have to make a decision sooner or later as to whether or not you can continue to look after him. Have you thought of any options?
There aren't any I can live with. Normally I cope. Yesterday was a one-off.
What happened yesterday?
It started in the middle of the night. He doesn't sleep very well. He woke me up about 3 in the morning, hungry. So I made him a sandwich and went back to bed. And sometime later I woke up and I could smell smoke. He put the electric kettle on the stove. It's plastic.
Oh, God.
I shook him really hard. I had to get out. I locked the doors, just got in the car and drove. I got to Berry before I turned around. I looked for him everywhere. I would have called the police.
I know. But you didn't, did you? How long has he been living with you for?
A couple of years. Since Mum died.
How many months are you?
7 and a bit.
Was it your first? How are you going to cope with a new baby and your father?
You think I should put him in a nursing home?
Oh, Carla, I don't know. It's not my decision, but, you know, unless he's happier, unless he feels more comfortable He's going to continue doing exactly what he's been doing. He just doesn't want to feel like a burden to you. You know?
Hi, Ralph.
Thanks again.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah?
Stephen's full name, Stephen Arthur Nolan. These numbers, he made them on his mobile phone yesterday. One to his stockbroker, 5 to his TAB account, 1 to his loan shark. He's also got a record, fraud obtaining money by deception. Those guys that beat him up, I think he owed them money.
You had him checked out.
Yeah, I did.
Bring someone home for the night, you have your mates run him through the computer.
Well, I found the mobile phone.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, because I had to get it checked out. It could have been perfectly innocent.
Exactly, but you had him checked out anyway.
Hey, this guy had you kind of left, right and centre. I'm doing you a favour. Oh, I'm not supposed to just stand back and watch you get hurt.
Vince, if I want to get hurt, that's my business.
I still did you a favour.
Yeah, McCoy.
Payback, eh, Bill? Hey? Bit of payback, is that what it was?
Hey, Frank, what are you talking about?
Don't bullshit me, friend. Turn me over to those pricks that's on the front bloody page. You set me up. Now Jan's taking the kids. That make you feel good?
Hey, whoa, Frank.
Make you feel happy? Make you feel like God?
Frank, hang on.
You watch your bloody back, friend. You watch your flame it back.
Frank.
Homicide, Woburn Street, Chinatown.
Hey.
Hey.
How you going?
Good.
I thought maybe we could do something tonight.
Yeah, I'd really, really like that. I was thinking maybe we could go to that new restaurant down at the Opera House. Bit dull. Maybe we could do something really wild, like go up the Central Coast, get a penthouse on the beach. You know that 5-star hotel?
Your shout.
Oh, I thought you could shout. You know, sell your mobile phone, cash in your shares. What about your loan shark?
Jerry.
No.
C2 to station command.
Go ahead, Central.
Yes, son, this is Kim.
Hey, Yingtong, get a truck off the road. Oh, no English. Don't you know English? Really, sunshine English, that.
Just let Marshall know we're 10 minutes away from the
You get this shit heap off the road now. Bloke prick.
What do you that for, you bloody pig? What's wrong with you, mate?
Get up against the truck. Get up against the truck.
What are you doing, Frank? Frank, what are you doing? Frank.
He's such a big game.
Get in the car, Frank. What are you doing? Frank, you're crazy. You're crazy. What are you doing? Get in the car. Just go to the car.
What's wrong with him? It was an accident.
Mate, settle down.
Just see what he did.
Mate, he's having
What's happening? Hey, Billy Boy. Hey, what's happening? Frank. Hey. Frank, what is it? Piss off. Come on. Piss off. All right, come on, Frank. Let's talk about this. Frank. I'll just sit in there for a minute. Let's talk about this, hey? Come on, Frank. Now, don't do this, Frank. Come on. What's wrong? What's happening? Come on, let's talk about it. Let me in. Come on, Frank. Let me in. I'll just sit in there for a minute. Now, don't do this, Frank. Don't do this. Frank, don't do this. Don't, Frank, don't do this. Don't do this. Frank, don't do it. Oh, Frank!
feel amazing.
I know. I know, and you're thinking what you should have done. How you should have been there for him. You're wondering what you could have said to him. Today, yesterday, even last week. You're wondering how you could have helped him. I know that. And don't you blame yourself. You start blaming yourself, and you're letting those arseholes that drove him to it off the hook. Do you want to help him?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to help him right now? Okay, we got a little job to do for Frank.
I hope that's just garden waste you're burning, Bill.
Yeah, just burning off a bit of rubbish, yeah.
I've got a warrant. Call me old-fashioned.
Have a look at that.
If I find you've been obstructing a police inquiry, move in.
Hey?
Get those boxes, Detective.
What'll you do? You put his family through this a second time, and I'll dig up enough dirt on you to bury you. That's a promise.
Did you read the files before you burnt them, Bill?
Don't worry, there's nothing any one of us could have done. They're not going to blame you for this.
Blame me. See that smile on that bastard's face?
They're not going to come after you.
Just bury it now with Frank next.
You were never sure Frank was dirty anyway, were you? They're not going to come after you.
It's bullshit, Bill. You know what I was
They're not going to come after you. You got that? Frank was on his own, but you're not going to be.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be.
Okay, you are not going to be on your own. You got that? You trust me on this. They will not come after you. I know we're all very sad at the moment, but you guys are going to have to be extra strong. Because Mum's going to really need your help. Yeah?
He was a good cop, wasn't he?
Was he a good cop? Yep, he was the best. You can be very, very proud of your dad. Very proud of him. What do you fancy me, D? Can't stay away.
He's dead. Case closed.
Yeah, so what are you doing here?
Why aren't you on my side, Bill?
Look, I helped you blokes out once before, and look where it got me nowhere.
He was dirty. Charges were being prepared. Now, I know you don't want to hear that, but that's what was going to happen.
Yeah, well, so why'd you feed the story about his girlfriend to your press mates?
Did I?
Couldn't leave it at that, could you? What'd you do? Ring him up at his desk? Did you read it out to him? Did you gloat?
He's
Did you
lucky
gloat
he's
over it?
dead. I would have followed him to his sick bed.
No, don't bullshit me. You made up your mind about him ages ago. You got the truth, you twisted it, you warped it, and you got it until you got as
You know,
answers you wanted.
Bill, if you'd have stayed in the service, they would have bought you as quickly as they bought him.
Who bought him?
Want to try for an assault charge, Bill?
Who bought him? Do you know something? Who bought him?
You want to try for an assault
Do
charge?
you know something? Who bought him?
You want to try for an assault charge?
I don't understand this, Bill. You amaze me. You destroyed valuable evidence. Have you thought about what you might have lost in all of that?
find everything you're looking for in there. It's transcripts that condemn Riley, Dunleavy and a whole bunch of others. I don't know what happened to Frank Riley. He was one of the best cops I ever knew. He was a good mate of mine, and I hate doing this. I don't want the press going after him. His family doesn't deserve it.
They're not going to be interested in him. Dunleavy's involved. He's the one going down hard.
What if Frank comes up?
If and when that happens, well, then we'll have to deal with it in the right way.
Is that job offer still going?
Yeah?
On my terms?
Bill, I want you brought back as an asset. I don't need a loose cannon.
No, you get your money's worth.
Okay.
I didn't think you'd still be here.
But have somebody go first, don't you? I'm sorry about Riley, Bill.
Yeah. Poor bugger, you want me to help him?
How?
I don't know. I don't think he knew either. But I do know that he was protecting the blokes who were involved with Dunleavy. And maybe even Nick's disappearance.
He tell you that?
No, I just know.
Well, maybe he wanted your forgiveness.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, maybe.
No, it's just thinking about everything he said the last couple of nights. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't give him what he wanted, and he couldn't give me the answers I needed.
So what are you going to do?
I've been asked to rejoin the police.
Really?
I've said yes.
Right. Oh, okay. Is that an answer for you?
Well, I can't keep doing what I'm doing from the outside.
Yeah. So, I might need you. You know, your help. Is that going to be a problem?
No. You got me anytime.
Thanks.
Next week.
The detective inspector wants a few changes made around the place. He's asked me to come in and do it.
They say a new broom sweeps clean.
On a scale of things around here, Jerry, there are people ODing, there are people dying, they're sleeping in gutters, they're doing God knows what. For Christ's sake, what do you want from me?
But is a new broom enough to clean up this much dirt?
People who don't live on the street seem to think there's some sort of code of ethics. There's not. Everybody's out for themselves.
But the question is, do you think it's worth saving?